Hello, today I want to make a very brief review what I'm thinking about the market and what investor into crypto can do at the moment. If you look at it, pretty much Bitcoin is now moving around 30,000 level, and realistically many people thinking about potential bearish scenario of Bitcoin going all the way to 20,000 or some extreme even 10,000. What most of the people agree that even if the Bitcoin and Ethereum will go to this level, first of all, I think 20,000 potential, but relatively unlikely. 10,000 is probably extremely bearish scenario. So when I looked at what happens in the discussions on Twitter and YouTube, majority of the people talk about technical analysis and they talk about the support level at 30,000, and the more Bitcoin tests the support, the weaker it becomes, and eventually it can potentially go down significantly. I think if it will go down, there's still certain leverage positions below this level, and there will be some forced liquidations which will create kind of avalanche effect, and the crypto will go down. Having said that, I do believe that we already have a buying opportunity, and at 20,000, at 10,000, the buying opportunity would be significant. Some people at the same time believe now that we're already more or less at the bottom of the market. We may not have significant upside at the moment, or we will not have kind of V-shaped recovery. The reason for that is that people been expecting significant players and significant analysts in this area, they've been expecting that institutional money will move to the sector. But we will see now that actually that crypto, which again represented by 40% Bitcoin and 20% Ethereum, is becoming more and more correlated with Nasdaq. So if we have a relatively bearish scenario for US equity, and particularly for Nasdaq, it's difficult to imagine how the crypto will perform really well in this environment. So what I'm trying to say is that technically I'm not undermining the value of technical analysis, particularly when the majority of the players in crypto is still small investors, and therefore it becomes self-fulfilling prophecy. What I'm just saying is, I think we need to look at the cash flows. At the moment, we still see that the crypto market is shrinking. As it will shrink, we will not see significant upside. But every time when the market goes down, I think the investors have to start increasing their positions. So my suggestion is for people to start buying at this level, but very small percentage of their target portfolio allocation to crypto. If there will be significant dislocations, I think that will be ideal opportunity to enter the market with very reasonable upside. At the same time, if the market will start going up, I think it will probably go relatively slow, but we will see that as the confidence will return to the market, as the situation with the stable coins will be resolved, I think particularly in my personal view, Ethereum has very interesting upside. Are we talking about 10x? Probably not. But can people make relatively reasonable amount of money within the next few months? I think it is possible. But I will just proceed with caution. Watch any significant drawdowns, and at any drawdown to commit some capital. But then if the market will recover, I think then people need to be very cautious about just jumping on the market. So my suggestion is, if the market goes down, start buying slowly. If you will see some rallies, be very careful with them because they can be very short term. And unless we see significant growth of the total market value. So at the moment it is below $1.3 trillion. Again, we can compare it with single major stocks in the US market. I think we need to be very careful. So proceed with caution, watch the market, watch the total cash flows, watch the Nasdaq market. I think that's the way I would approach the market now. Thank you very much. And that's Team Crypto together.